you're right. Party! Nice boat. Thanks. Welcome to San Carlos.
We're excited to be heading down to Mazatlan tomorrow. It's about 400 miles south of here, and we lucked out. We went into the fuel dock tonight to fill up on water, and we were just going back out to the anchorage, but we thought we'd ask, hey, can we spend the night here? And they said no problem. We just have to be out by 7:30 in the morning. So we're pretty stoked to be back at a dock for a night.
There were some high winds forecasted in the next few days, but our plan had us well south by then, hopefully catching the sweet spot of 20 knots as we approached Mazatlan. Well, right now it's blowing about 18, 19 knots true, getting about 14 knots apparent off our stern, which is pretty much what we expected, what we wanted, because that means we'll go pretty quick on the way south. We've got just the Genoa out right now. Full Genoa, nothing else. We haven't even taken the sail cover off our main because we expected that we'd be running with the Genoa most of the trip. And looks like we're so far so good.
About 10 hours into our sail to Mazatlan, our rudder stopped being responsive to the autopilot.
We were wondering why auto was not being able to hold the course, and we're going downwind, and every 30 seconds we go broadside to the waves and kind of round up. And so we decided to look at the rudder, and sure enough, it's only turning in one direction when the autopilot kicks on, so it's every once in a while it just locks up or something. We're really not excited about this, and also not sure what to do. We can kind of hand steer. It still seems to work better, hand steering, but it's all in the hydraulic system, so even that's not great. So we can put the emergency tiller on, but that's also not fun, so choices.
It's gonna be a long 400 miles to hand steer. It wouldn't be so bad if not for these crappy, choppy, steep waves.
Bungee and Otto are a good team.
day 3 of our sail to Mazatlan, and it's been a pretty rough passage. The seas have just been pretty steep and sloppy, and the boat's just, since we're going downwind, the boat's just moving back and forth and back and forth, and Nika got a little seasick for the first time. I wasn't feeling the best for the first 2 days, and then Eric started feeling really sick yesterday, and we were hoping he was seasick for the first time in his life. But it's been getting progressively worse. Starting this morning, he had a temperature, and it keeps steadily rising. We're about at least 30 hours from Mazatlan. How you feeling?
Awesome.
It's gonna be a long night tonight, and I'm just really hoping that it doesn't get any worse. So the hard part about having limited access to the outside world, it's my favorite thing about sailing. Just being out here and on your own and figuring out everything for yourself, and being really independent. Then things like this happen and you're just it's hard. It's day 4, and the seas have calmed down quite a bit, and the winds are starting to pick up. We're back up to 20 knots, but with calm seas now, so we're making some good progress. Although at this rate, we'll make it into Mazatlan by midnight tonight, which we do not want to make it in a night, so we'll just hove to outside of Mazatlan and wait until daylight. Looks like Eric's fever is starting to break, so that's a good thing. It's been a really long night. He's been sleeping for about the past 15 hours.
Where are we?
Good food all in your beer. Yeah, we're 50 miles outside of Mazatlan.
Can this thing go any faster?
It was a really long night for me last night. I just slept in the cockpit and set the alarm to wake me up about every 45 minutes to an hour, and just looked around and checked on everything, and then went back to sleep. But I'm pretty exhausted.
Despite our best efforts to get south of the storm, given everything that went wrong, we ended up getting caught in it. We lay hove to for a while, but after Megan became violently sick, we dropped sail and ran under bare poles. Once the wind calmed a bit, we were able to limp into Mazatlan under staysail, tired, sick, and hand steering on our emergency tiller.
We just got...
I don't want any part of this. I'm so exhausted.
We just got into Mazatlan. It was grueling. Heinous.
We made it.
Yeah. What should we call it?
Joe.
Joe. Joe's got a keen sense of direction.